Welcome back to Iraqi Dinar RV, a new financial era, the historic rise of the Iraqi dinar and Vietnamese dong. The world has just witnessed a financial event unlike any before. This isn't your typical currency fluctuation or minor market blip. What has taken place is monumental, a global financial shockwave that has catapulted two once-overlooked currencies into the spotlight. For those holding Iraqi dinar, IQD, or Vietnamese dong, VND, the dream that many considered far-fetched has suddenly become an astonishing reality. In a move few expected, and even fewer fully understand, both currencies have undergone a major revaluation, sending shockwaves through markets, banking systems, and households across the globe. A transformation that turned doubt into wealth. For years, the idea of a dinar or dong revaluation was often discussed in niche forums, whispered in investment circles, and dismissed by traditional economists as unlikely. Many saw holding on to these currencies as an act of blind faith rather than calculated strategy. But today, what was once considered speculation has transformed into substantial wealth for thousands. Investors who weathered years of skepticism are now seeing life-altering gains. What was once a quiet hope stored in desk drawers or safety deposit boxes is now yielding real, tangible value. Overnight, bank balances have soared, loans are being repaid, and financial burdens are disappearing. Families are celebrating in ways that were once only imagined. Real people, real impact. This revaluation has sparked not only financial gain, but emotional release. All over the world, people are sharing their stories, from veterans paying off long-standing medical debts to single mothers buying their first homes. In cities across the US, UK, Australia, and beyond, stories of new beginnings are emerging. Social media platforms are filled with emotional videos of people reacting to their newfound wealth, laughter, tears, and hugs shared in disbelief. A man in Florida reportedly cleared his mortgage within hours of the rate change. A couple in Canada used their windfall to retire early and start a nonprofit. These are not just stories about money. They are stories about hope, perseverance, and belief, finally rewarded. The path to economic rebirth. To fully appreciate this moment, it's important to understand the groundwork laid by Iraq and Vietnam in recent years. These developments didn't happen overnight. They were the result of long-term economic reform and international positioning. Iraq, once mired in instability, has made notable strides in political and financial reform. Over the past decade, the country has revamped its monetary system, introduced new regulations, and expanded its oil exports, the backbone of its economy. Infrastructure investments have increased, and partnerships with international firms have helped rebuild a foundation of credibility and strength. Vietnam, on the other hand, has become a cornerstone of Asian manufacturing. With a focus on innovation, trade, and currency stability, the Vietnamese government has attracted billions in foreign investment. Through strategic reserve management and fiscal discipline, Vietnam prepared itself to rise economically and elevate its global standing. These efforts set the stage for what is now being called one of the most significant revaluations in modern history. April 2025, the turning point. April 2025 will be remembered as the month the economic landscape shifted forever. As the new rates were confirmed, currency holders flooded banks, exchange offices, and digital platforms. Many websites crashed under the pressure. Call centers were overwhelmed. Financial institutions were caught off guard by the sheer volume of activity. Currency converters updated their systems. Forex platforms recorded all-time high traffic. Long lines wrapped around currency exchange offices in cities worldwide. The IQD and VND, once fringe holdings, are now central topics in boardrooms, headlines, and dinner tables. Banking systems in overdrive. Major banks such as Bank of America, Barclays, and Deutsche Bank scrambled to handle the influx of transactions. Financial consultants who once discouraged currency speculation were suddenly inundated with calls from clients asking how to manage their windfall wisely. Some banks extended hours. Others created special queues and consultation teams specifically for new millionaires. Wallet apps, online platforms, and mobile banking systems sent out alerts about high volumes and longer processing times. A word of caution: protect what you've gained. With this kind of rapid wealth comes responsibility. Financial experts are urging currency holders to move cautiously. While the temptation to celebrate and spend is understandable, smart planning is crucial. Exchange rates and service fees differ dramatically between institutions. Some are offering competitive conversion rates. Others are not. Even more concerning, scammers have already begun taking advantage of the excitement. Fake exchange websites and phishing emails are targeting unsuspecting holders with promises of no-fee transactions or instant payouts. Anyone exchanging their currency should verify institutions, check URLs carefully, and never give out personal information unless completely certain of the recipient's legitimacy. Making smart moves. So, what's next? Many experts advise exchanging a portion of holdings immediately to lock in gains. Diversifying newfound wealth is crucial to protect it from market volatility. Others suggest keeping part of the revalued currency in anticipation of further economic growth in Iraq and Vietnam. The most important step is to seek professional guidance. Financial advisors with experience in global currencies can help tailor strategies based on individual needs, risk tolerance, and long-term goals. Whether it's buying real estate, investing in new ventures, or simply securing retirement, smart decisions now can shape a lifetime of security. Beyond individuals, a global shift. The effects of this revaluation aren't limited to individuals. International investors, governments, and corporations are all recalibrating. In Iraq, interest in oil, construction, and agriculture is booming. International businesses are exploring partnerships and joint ventures at unprecedented rates. Vietnam is experiencing similar momentum in technology, real estate, and manufacturing. This isn't just a personal financial revolution, it's a global economic reset, a new perspective on currency investment. Perhaps the most lasting legacy of this revaluation will be a shift in mindset. Currency holdings, once considered speculative, are now being recognized as viable long-term investments. The financial world is taking note. Currency-focused portfolios are being developed. Podcasts, YouTube channels, and online communities dedicated to global currency investing are thriving. People who were once mocked for their belief in the revaluation are now at the forefront of a new investing movement. The road ahead. While the moment is cause for celebration, it's also a reminder to remain grounded. Iraq and Vietnam still face challenges. Political shifts, global economic changes, and other unforeseen variables could impact their trajectories. However, the current foundations, built through years of careful planning and reform, are strong. The future holds both opportunity and responsibility. Honoring the visionaries. To everyone who held IQD or VND through years of doubt, this moment is a victory. It's a validation of belief, commitment, and perseverance. But it's also the beginning of a new journey, one where strategic thinking, generosity, and forward vision will determine what comes next. Celebrate, but be wise. The dream came true. Now it's time to build something lasting with it.